Hello and welcome back to the TGG Rising Sun campaign. We are doing level 7 and we have credit has one track mind. I think I remember this. Yes, this is like you're forced to buy it at the beginning of the buy phase. So you're forced to buy it, but you don't have to pay the 2 coins, but you do have to take the debt equal to the cost of the thing that you gain, which is pretty similar to just buying a card. But it does mean that you can't, like, not buy a card. And of course, then you can also end up in, like, a lot of debt, potentially. So this, I don't know, this could be interesting for sure. Anyway, I guess we should probably look at the kingdom. So we've got Harsh Winter in addition to credit, so lots of debt to be gained here. And there's Craftsman. So we've got Sentry and River Shrine for trashing. And Rice Broker. The draw looks weak. We've got Poet. But not a lot of stuff that we would particularly want to draw with Poet. And then there's Rice Broker trashing action cards. And maybe that is sustainable. There's also like a pair of aristocrats. I've talked about that enough. I think I can just leave it at that. And then gains wise, we've got plus buy from market and fishmonger. And potentially aristocrat, but we know we're not doing that. And then you've got gains from craftsman, artisan, and then also, River Shrine if you don't buy anything. If you don't gain any cards in your buy phase. But you're gonna gain a card in your buy phase, so nothing to worry about there. All right, so I mean, I do think we want to trash. I also think we want to get an artisan. So I'm thinking we just open Sentry Artisan and take, a million debt and whatever. It's fine. Because credit, you're gonna gain the thing. You're gonna take the debt, but you're gonna gain the thing. Like, there's nothing stopping you from doing that just because you already have some debt. So I mean, we could even go like double artisan. I think I prefer artisan sentry just to make sure that we get a trash in. But yeah. All right, so this is probably second century. And we could just take second artisan here. Seems reasonable. Just have all the debt, Take a rice broker. Ooh. All right. We're already pretty thin. Unfortunately, our 2 artisans are going to be together. We can top deck one of them, of course. We could just take a village to try to give ourselves a shot at being able to play both of our artisans. I think that makes the most sense. I guess I didn't actually talk about the plus actions here, did I? But yeah, Rustic Village Aristocrat. Okay, done. Hey, hey! Alrighty. We probably do want to go ahead and do this. Give ourselves a shot to trash that estate. Okay. So now we can, I think, just gain a market. And then could take another market and then credit another village. At some point we'll need some additional payload, presumably, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe this is a game where we just end up taking a whole bunch of duchies or something, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go for market, another village, so we can have another action for our artisans. They've gained 3 rice brokers, but have they played them? I feel like they have not. Okay. So we can do this, discard these, then we artisan for market, checking it, stick village, artisan for market, checking it, trash our coppers. Okay. Where to go from here? Harsh Winter is going to come online next turn. So that's notable. Not going to affect our buy phase very much, I suppose, but do we want to try to get some draw going with Rice Broker? I want to try to get more payload, like gain a gold. The Poet draw just does not look like it. There's going to be a good way. Like, I mean, we just have to gain a bunch of silvers, which if we can gain like 1 card to Rice Broker per turn, that is still a substantial amount of draw. But in the meantime, I think I am going to just take the gold. It's the most dense payload that we can add. Oh, they are? Okay, they are playing the Rice Brokers. All right. We can also, at some point, trash the sentries. We don't really need them anymore. All right, we should try to avoid, potentially try to avoid playing Rustic Village again before we play the first Artisan, depending on what we want to gain with it. I mean, yeah, if we want to just go like double market, I don't know if we're worried about gaining rice broker, because what we could do is go rustic village again and then gain like market rice broker. We won't like play the rice broker, but we could gain it and then maybe take a gold. Then there'd be debt on gold market rice broker, which is a pretty good position for us to be in, I think, where the AI is. There's also aristocrat to consider. To add a little bit of draw, we could gain a couple of aristocrats. Probably that would be a thing to do next turn. Yeah, I think I'd good with this plan. Okay, so the artisan for market. We top deck sentry. Do we want to have the rice broker on top? Like we could put rice broker. We can only put one card on top, rice broker or sentry, but not both. I guess probably rice broker on top makes the most sense. It's not like we have much to sift through. Okay. Wait. I always get confused because on D.G it's like you choose whether you want to trash and then you choose whether you want to discard. So I'm like, I don't want to trash anything. Okay, so I just hit the OK button and it's like, oh wait, I wanted to reorder this. All right. Anyway, I guess if we take two what's it, we still end up with debt. That's not ideal. Hey, taking a third wouldn't be unreasonable though, because it's still worth 3 coins. So aristocrat, that's the thing that I was trying to refer to. Yeah, I kind of like that plan. So if we go isn't for aristocrat, gold, aristocrat, isn't for aristocrat, the aristocrat. Wait, actually, I should just, rather than rice brokering this turn, we should just discard these two. And we get to top deck the rice broker. All right, and now we take another aristocrat. We're almost paid off on our debt. It's gonna be really hard to. I guess you can always take copper, but like, yeah, it's hard to green because you have to credit before you can do anything else. Wait. Adds 2 to the... Oh, artisan for market, credit for market. Okay. All right, what do we do now? What do we get down there? Is that last card? What is that last card? It's both of our sensories, both of our artisans, all 3 of our aristocrats, both of our rustic village, our 4 markets, 2 golds. We do have 4 markets, right? Do we have 5? Maybe we have 5. Did they not have any markets before? Markets. It's not a stop card. We don't have another stop card. I'm quite confident of that. So so Sentry doesn't have any debt on it. Oh, you know what else? A poet would draw here. So like if we wanted to Rice Broker the Sentry, but also, like I said, poet would draw here. So we could just take a poet. Wait, what? Oh, did I screw it up? Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I thought I Okay, well, oops. That is a market. It would be nice to draw it. What if we took the last 2 markets and we just went ahead and Rice Brokered the Sentry? We could do that. We don't need that much draw, admittedly. The Rustic Village could just not draw the last market, assuming that is what it is. This feels like such a waste. Oh, no, we can just reorder this. Perfect. Okay, good job, Sentry. We will, of course, at some point want to use this, but oh, look at that. We're not in debt. Okay. Okay. I mean, we could just go ahead and take another Sentry. Figure we'd probably end up Rice Brokering it anyway. But in the meantime, it's like, it doesn't leave us in debt, and it doesn't remove debt from the bot. Yeah. I think so. Oh. And we can take a Fishmonger, which is not a stop card. And we do technically have the actions to play. Huh, how about that? Take a copper, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so they took the gold and the silver, so now I can gain those if I want to. Good to know. At this point, easiest thing to do is just gain a river shrine and trash it. There is an aristocrat left down there that we could draw with this poet. Okay. 2 markets on top. Just play sentry. Aha! Yes, poet value. If it's very important. Do that. Alright, now the other artisan probably does just take silver. Would think. We could top deck a sentry. We have so many buys. But it's going to be really hard to pile anything. On account of the all the debt. Like even estates will be really expensive to pile. Well, I think we're going to take the gold. And I guess we take a province at this point. Could also take a duchy just to stick debt on that. Yeah. All they're doing is just crediting gold? Okay. I will discard this. That. We still have craftsmen that we can gain and then rice brokers, so I don't think we need to worry about trying to do that with sentry. Okay, if we can... Yeah, we can set the poet up. Isn't that craftsman? Okay, so right now we draw exactly enough cards. So that's good. Thinking about the top decking situation. I'm thinking we take 2 more rice brokers this turn. Debt be damned. And we artisan one of them on top. So that means we don't discard, play this. Rice broker, the craftsman, this market, and a rice broker on top. Take another rice broker. Take another gold. And another province, I guess. Well, they've actually cleared their golds. They might be able to get the debtless province. That would be annoying. I don't think there's really anything I can do about that, though. I mean, other than just passing my 9 coins. Which doesn't seem correct. I guess I could take an artisan. It is, if nothing else, another rice broker target. Does that make any sense, though? Just, there's debt on everything. I don't think so. Crash is a market. Sad situation. Oh, they probably can't buy the province anyway. Oh, wait, what? How did they? Oh, they credit copper in the. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Do we play the poet? Do we play the rice broker? I mean, rice brokering a rice broker is probably fine. You could also rice broker the poet. That's not a huge loss. I want to spend at least 1 artisan on duchy, but conceivably we could also rice broker the artisan, the other artisan, because like, what is it going to gain that we really want it to gain? Given my willingness to do that, I think I'm going to play the poet. Okay, fine. Let's just trash the artisan. Do that. Guess we are rice brokering the rice broker. Huh. Would have been nice to find one of these sentries, but... Okay, so we've got... Draw 5 cards, and then there's 6, 7. Is this all of our markets? Okay, no, this is fine. We can... Wait, is our third rice broker... Or no, we did rice broker, right? Yeah, okay. Doop, 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 doop. That. Okay, so we have 10, 12, 24. But we can't get triple province because of the debt. We take another artisan back. It's kind of expensive. My thinking here is we're just going to single province. We'd also take 2 more rice brokers, I suppose. The province is going to cost 8. It's going to leave us with 16. 2 rice brokers would be 12. I think I like that line. And then just... I mean, we could take an estate just to stick debt on that. I don't think we really need or want an estate, though. Okay. Well, this isn't ideal. Guess we discard the aristocrat as well. Okay. Probably just taking copper here. No rice brokers found. We got 4 of them. Didn't find any. Right, now I think we do take the estate. I think we take touchy estate copper, to be honest. Maybe even multiple estates. We've got the money for it. I don't really want to take a province right now. I'm going to do that so that they have to take debt when they take the credit. Yeah, I think making it so that everything has debt on it is good. Well, we could take 2 more estates, but I don't think we actually want them. I guess we're just going to leave 7 coins unspent. Awkward. Okay. So we are down to, this is our last artisan. That shouldn't matter if we can hit double province. But maybe we rice broker the aristocrat, because we only need to hit 18. The aristocrat helps us get to 24, but we don't need 24. We didn't see any of our plus actions last turn. So it's not like we're going to lack for that. Would be nice. Can we just rice broker the rice broker? Do we need the rustic villages? What do we need them to play? Not much. Fishmonger, artisan. We could rice broker a rustic village. Yeah, let's do that. All right, now we can do that thing. Two markets. Okay. Might as well rice broker the poet. All right, we didn't even need the last rice broker. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 again. So we placed our trashed aristocrat with 2 coppers, and we actually had 25 coins before. So the point is we can get a duchy. Hooray. Oh, wait. Oh, it's fine, because copper is like... Jeez. And we can take an estate. All right. So that was definitely awkward, but I mean, I do think I was in control of the game the whole time. It was just trying to make sure that I didn't like have some kind of fumble that let the bot steal the win. But yeah, the combination of harsh winter and the auto credit definitely. I mean, the early auto credit thing was good, but then, you know, obviously as you get into the game, it's like, well, I don't know if I want to take one of these things that potentially already has debt on it, and also, like, I just want to buy a province or whatever. And it's like, you only want you would even only want so many of these cards to begin with, right? Like, you wouldn't want to just add like indefinite numbers of, I don't know, craftsmen or whatever to your deck, aristocrats. I mean, you would be fine if you got them for free. You'd be fine continuing to add poets, sentries, rice brokers, so rustic villages. So in that sense, I guess it you know, the credit was more of an imposition than it might have otherwise been. But did they take a? I guess they must have taken a rustic village, because I don't think I trashed one until this last turn. They did trash a lot of random stuff. Yeah, they trashed all 3 of their markets. Which is like, considering how tough it was to add payload here, it's pretty rough. Anyway, well, that was an interesting one. Not as insane as the one-track mind prepare, but still pretty different. Thanks for watching, and next time we move on to level 8. Until then.